battle readiness. It also...
Okay, that's the Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar speaking on the occasion of INS Chennai being commissioned into the Indian Navy. A moment of great pride, INS Chennai being among the largest indigenous destroyers that has been commissioned into the Indian Navy. In fact, it was built by the Mazagaon Dock ship builders and now will be part of the Indian Navy. Union Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar is speaking. He is there to commission the ship INS Chennai. Let's listen in.
Translated a complex design into 3 state-of-art ships. MDL has been delivering quality product to the Indian Navy, as also offering a wide product profile for domestic and overseas clienteles. By delivering 3 frigates of Project 17, 3 destroyers of Project 15A, and launching of 2 ships of Project 15B, over the last 6 years, the shipyard has set a very high standard in shipbuilding. I expect that the same tempo will be maintained by the shipyard towards progress of 75 submarines, P-15B balanced destroyers and P-17A frigates. Even as we have made substantial progress in some key sectors, we still have a long way to go on the road to achieve true self-reliance in defense. While we have achieved significant indigenization in some equipment, there is need to focus more on other critical advanced technologies. In line with Honorable Prime Minister's Make in India initiative, our success in safeguarding the nation's security interests hinges greatly upon our ability to indigenize, develop and invent critical technologies. Our indigenization endeavor includes active engagement of private sector in design, development and manufacturing of defense equipment. The defense procurement procedure now includes, besides Buy Indian, indigenously designed, developed and manufacturing variety which has been accorded the highest priority amongst all categories.
Okay, that was Manohar Parrikar, the Defence Minister, speaking on the occasion of INS Chennai being commissioned into the Indian Navy, and following that it will be placed under the operational and administrative control of the Western Naval Command. Well, this is India Today. I'm Avantika Singh. It's going to be a big day in Parliament today and we are expected to witness some stormy scenes once again on the issue of demonetization. Proceedings have begun. It's Monday. A new week has begun. Let's see what happens. Let's dip in straight into Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha respectively.
Near Kanpur. That is the notice you are given.
Sir, please bear with me 1 minute. We've all moved the obituary for those who died in this very tragic rail accident. We want the government to be on their toes to provide all the relief. That is, we have done that. I'm saying no, sir. Similarly, nearly 70 people have died.
There is no such notice from you.
The House should express the sorrow and grief for that. A obituary reference on that must be there.
You see, you said you are about your notice. I am saying your notice is on railway accident.
Yes.
You are not given a notice on this subject you are mentioning now. That's the point.
इसके लिए कोई अलग से नोटिस देने की जरूरत नहीं है. मैं समझती हूँ कि आप पूरे देश के अंदर ये मालूम है कि 70 से ज्यादा लोग
की जरूरत नहीं.
मेरे ख्याल
ठीक है,
मामले को
ठीक है, मेरे को नोटिस की जरूरत नहीं, लेकिन आप सुनिए, नोटिस है तो मैं क्या करूं? ठीक है,
लेना है.
नोटिस की जरूरत नहीं, ठीक है, लेकिन अगर नोटिस है तो मैं क्या करूं? दो नोटिस है, इनका नोटिस अलग है, इनका नोटिस अलग है, इसलिए मैंने बोला.
वो बड़े जो नोटों की बड़े नोटों पर जो पाबंदी लगाई है, जिसको लेकर काफी लोग मर चुके हैं. कोई भूखे रहकर, कोई प्यासे रहकर, कोई किसी को दवा नहीं मिली है, कोई सदमे से मर गए हैं, कोई बच्चों की शादी नहीं कर पाए, उनका क्या होगा?
नो प्रॉब्लम.
क्या होगा?
If you are ready for
उनका क्या होगा?
If you are ready for discussion, no problem.
उनके लिए कौन खड़ा होगा?
अगर डिस्कशन के लिए तैयार है,
इसका संज्ञान लेना चाहिए.
ठीक है, हम डिस्कशन शुरू करेंगे.
तकलीफ नहीं है, ये तो अमीर लोगों की पार्टी है, बड़े बड़े पूंजी पन्ना सेठों की पार्टी है, ये ट्रस्ट लोगों की पार्टी है, ये ईमानदार और गरीब लोगों की पार्टी नहीं है,
ठीक
ये
है,
मेहनत कश लोगों की
डिस्कशन
पार्टी
के लिए
नहीं
तैयार है।
तो इसलिए मान्य सभापति
No,
जी,
Mr.
आप
Eturi,
इस मामले में
if you want
खुद
discussion,
decision
let us have
लेना
discussion.
चाहिए। अब तो खुद
Chair is
decision
not-
लेना चाहिए।
There is no objection. No. I would like to make it very clear. The chair is ready for agreeing for discussion. If you are ready.
माननीय
No problem. No problem.
माननीय डिप्टी चेयरमैन साहब, एक मिनट। माननीय
Yes, Honorable LOP. Yes, LOP. LOP,
माननीय
please. LOP.
माननीय डिप्टी चेयरमैन साहब, आपने यहां चेयर ने, ऑनरेबल चेयरमैन ने अभी जो 120 या 128 हमारे देश के नागरिक के जो इंदौर से पटना जा रहे थे, कल के रेलवे हादसे में जो पटरी से रेल के डिब्बे 14 गिर गए, उसकी वजह से बहुत भारी नुकसान हो गया। पूरे सदन की तरफ से सहानुभूति दिखाई गई है और भगवान अल्लाह उनकी आत्मा को शांति दे। उसमें पूरा सदन आपके साथ। लेकिन आपने इनसे बताया नोटिस, मैंने नोटिस दिया है सर आज का भी, डिमोनेटाइजेशन। लेकिन मेरा यह कहना है कि आपने उन 129 लोगों के बारे में यहां और अच्छा किया। हम चाहते थे सब सदन करता है, उनके लिए श्रद्धांजलि का रेजोल्यूशन यहां हुआ। लेकिन हम चाहते हैं कि ये जो 70 लोग अभी पिछले 15 दिन में लाइन में खड़े होकर पूरे देश में मर गए हैं, वो भी तो हमारे देशवासी हैं, वो भी गरीब हैं, किसान हैं, मजदूर हैं, उनके लिए भी तो यहां एक चेयर की तरफ से रेजोल्यूशन। यही हमारी मांग है, यही हमारी मांग है। हम बैंक एम्प्लॉयज मारे गए।
I have proposed this. I'm happy that the leader of the house.
Yes. Leader of the House, you would like to react to what he said. React. Yes, Leader of the House.
पहले दिन आपने रूल 267 का नोटिस स्वीकार किया, उस पे बहस आरंभ हो चुकी है, बहस चल रही है, कुछ माननीय सदस्यों ने बोलना है, बहस का उत्तर देना है। विपक्ष उस बहस से भाग तो रहा है। Why are they running away from that debate? जो इस नीति का जो मेरिट डीमेरिट है उस डिबेट के अंदर आ जाएगा। ये स्पष्ट है कि विपक्ष बहस के लिए तैयार नहीं है और सदन को डिसरप्ट करने के रोज नए नए तरह के तरीके ढूंढ रहा है।
हो जाए इसके बाद
Yes,
प्रधानमंत्री चले।
ये 70 लोग
No, look, let me listen. Let me listen.
लोग मरे हैं लाइन में खड़े होके। 11 बैंक कर्मचारी मरे हैं क्योंकि वो पैसे नहीं दे पा रहे थे, वो दबाव की वजह से। अब ये लोग जो मरे हैं तरसते हुए, उनके लिए अपना हाउस श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करे, ये प्रस्ताव है हमारा। हम चाहते हैं कि आप सदन की राय लीजिए, बहस होगी बाद में, पहले इस श्रद्धांजलि को आप अपनाइए। पहले ये सदन ये सदन अपनी श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करे।
जब प्रधानमंत्री जी इधर आके बैठ जाए, ऐसे नहीं होगा।
No, I am only asking you. Why no? See, let us start the discussion and Mr. Eturi, Honorable LOP, please. Honorable LOP, what do you say about the leader of the House? Let us start we can have the discussion and then you can raise all these points. You can also control the death. You can also control the death of 70 people who died while standing in queue. So start the discussion.
प्रधानमंत्री आ जाए।
No, if you start the discussion, we can do the condolence also.
No.
All can be done.
Sir, don't show such insensitivity. Don't show such insensitivity.
No, certainly. Yes. Certainly those who died deserve our sympathy.
They are our
Our concern. our condolences.
So you please.
That is correct. So let us discuss.
No, you please move. You please move.
मैं हाउस को एडजॉर्न नहीं कर रही हूँ। आप देखो, टीवी पे जरूर दिखाएंगे। डोंट डिस्टर्ब। दिखा दो, जो भी हल्ला कर रहे हैं देखने दो, सबको देखने दो, पूरे हिंदुस्तान को देखने दो। जब आप चर्चा ही नहीं करना चाहते। यस मिस्टर खड़गे।
मैडम स्पीकर, हमारी मंशा हाउस को नए टीवी के लिए हम पैदा नहीं हो गए। हमको पैदा जनता के ग्रीवेंसेस को आपके सामने रखने के लिए आए हैं। जनता को जो तकलीफ हो रही है, लाइन में खड़े हुए लोग जो मर रहे हैं, उनके तरफ से हजारों लोग जो इंजर्ड हो रहे हैं, और आज अर्थव्यवस्था खत्म हो चुकी है। इसलिए हम लोग आपके सामने वो डिस्कशन करना चाहते हैं। मोशन के तहत डिस्कशन करना चाहते हैं।
जब सब तैयार है,
256 के तहत चर्चा करना चाहते हैं। चर्चा से हम भागना नहीं चाहते हैं। चर्चा हम चाहते हैं। नीचे आना चाहिए। प्राइम मिनिस्टर आने दो, हमारी बात को सुनने दो, हमारी बात को सुनने दो।
जो मिनिस्टर को
हमारी बात को रखेंगे। सारे अपोजिशन के लीडर तैयार है। इसीलिए हम चर्चा चाहते हैं। चर्चा से भागना नहीं चाहते, लेकिन ये और सरकार भाग रही चर्चा से। 193 में रखकर प्रधानमंत्री भाग रहे हैं, सदन के बाहर चर्चा कर रहे हैं।
जो सवाल पूछा है वो टॉयलेट के बारे में है, और प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने ये टॉयलेट का कार्यक्रम 15 अगस्त को घोषित किया 2015 में और 2014 में, और 2015 में एक वर्ष में 4.5 लाख स्कूलों में ये टॉयलेट का कार्यक्रम पूरा हो गया। अब एक भी ऐसा स्कूल नहीं है कि जहां लड़कियों के लिए अलग से टॉयलेट नहीं है। अब उसकी संख्या बढ़ाने की बात है, वो निरंतर चलने वाला काम है, और जहां लड़कियों का संख्या ज्यादा है वहां वो बढ़ाने का काम भी प्रगति पर है और चलेगा।
वीरेंद्र कुमार।
अध्यक्ष महोदय, केंद्र सरकार के द्वारा बालिका शिक्षा को प्रोत्साहित करने के लिए बहुत सारी योजनाएं प्रारंभ की गई हैं, जिसमें निःशुल्क वर्दियां, निःशुल्क पाठ्य पुस्तकें, उनके लिए आवासीय विद्यालय, साइकिलें दिए जाने से इससे बालिका शिक्षा में वृद्धि हुई है। लेकिन अनुसूचित जाति जो क्षेत्र हैं, उन आदिवासी क्षेत्रों में आज भी बालिका शिक्षाओं का बीच में पढ़ाई छोड़ देने का प्रतिशत ज्यादा है। मैं आपके माध्यम से माननीय मंत्री महोदय जी से जानना चाहता हूं कि अनुसूचित जनजाति के जो क्षेत्र हैं, वहां की बालिकाओं की शिक्षा को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए आदिवासी क्षेत्रों को चिन्हित करके वहां हायर सेकेंडरी विद्यालयों की संख्या को बढ़ाने की दिशा में कोई सरकार कदम उठाएगी क्या?
पूर्ण प्रश्न है, क्योंकि जो ट्राइबल
11:30 up to 11:30.
स्कूल है वहाँ लड़कियों का अलग स्कूल है, और जो एजुकेशनली बैकवर्ड ब्लॉक्स है 3600 वहाँ सब जगह कस्तूरबा गांधी बालिका विद्यालय के रूप में स्कूल और छात्रावास दोनों शामिल है। और SC/ST, माइनॉरिटी, ऑर्फन और डिसएडवांटेज ग्रुप, शोषित, पीड़ित, वंचित, दलित, आदिवासी, उन सब बच्चों को अच्छी शिक्षा देने के लिए प्रधानमंत्री का हमेशा आग्रह रहा है। और मुझे एक खुशी है कि ये पहली योजना है कि जो बहुत मात्रा में अच्छी सफल हुई है, और 3600 से ज्यादा के विद्यालय अच्छी तरह से और छात्रावास चल रहे।
श्री पी विनोद कुमार।
Let's go across straight to India Today's Brijesh Pandey, who has, been tracking Parliament ever since it began. Now, Brijesh, what can one expect? Lok Sabha has barely functioned ever since winter session began. We are expecting, the opposition to continue to attack the government as far as the demonetization matter is concerned, but Arun Jaitley making it very clear that there will be absolutely no discussion whatsoever. So can we expect this stalemate to continue in the next few days as well?
Well, I think the stalemate will continue for the next couple of days because, you know, both sides have dug their trenches and made it very clear that they are not going to budge from their stated position. As I've been saying since morning, the government has made it very clear that, you know, under the rules of Rajya Sabha, whenever an issue related to a particular ministry is raised or a debate is held on that, you know, the concerned minister replies, or even if they have to ask for a reply, the leader of the house reply. And in both cases, in this time, you know, it is the finance minister Arun Jaitley who has to give a reply. But the opposition is adamant on the fact that till the Prime Minister intervene, they will not let go this House function. And that is the reason why it is leading to this major stalemate as far as Rajya Sabha is concerned, where the BJP is also on a numerical disadvantage.
But is the government concerned about it? Is it concerned about these unrelenting disruptions? Because it seems that, you know, their primary focus is to ensure that the demonetization is in fact a success. In fact, hectic efforts are being made to ensure that there is enough cash in banks and across ATMs.
Thank you,
Well, Avantika, I think the bigger challenge for the government, more than the challenge which they are facing in the parliament, is to make sure that, you know, in the next couple of days, the lines which are standing outside ATMs and banks lessens to a considerable degree, because the government, for the matter, has to know for sure that, you know, that if this situation persists for the next 3-4 days, then all this talk about, you know, how one has to be very patriotic in order to make sure or to endure something for the welfare of the nation, you know, to make sure that this scheme becomes success, it will start giving way to public anger. And once that starts, it will be very hard for the government to, you know, to contain that anger, because it has been going for a long time now. It's been approximately 10 to 12 days now, and there is no relief for common man or anybody who wants to, you know, take out his money, take out his hard-earned money which is lying there in the bank. And then the amount which one can withdraw for the ATM is also not that much, where, you know, you can, if your withdrawal is made, it can be sustained for like at least 4-5 days. So it's very clear that the government is buying more because of the currency crisis rather than the problem which they are facing inside the House of the Parliament.
Absolutely, and this big political battle, if not addressed immediately, just might backfire. It just might flip for the government, and that's something that they certainly wouldn't want to happen, you know, and causing them much embarrassment.
Oh, absolutely. And I think, you know, this is the reason why the government is working overtime. The bank officers, you know, every single day there is a meeting going on, which is attended by the Prime Minister and, you know, the Shaktikant Das, every day briefing about the steps taken by the government in order to make sure that the problem which is being faced by the common man is elevated to a considerable degree. But you know, that the major relief is yet to trickle down to the common man, and this is leading to a rise of anger. And the government is also aware of the fact that, you know, with elections in Uttar Pradesh and Punjab around the corner, this can, you know, electorally backfire on them. And this is the reason why they are more worried on this account than the opposition, you know, battle inside, because they also know that, you know, if the lines outside ATM and banks thins down considerably, then the opposition will have no issue to harp on, and they feel that the government can then breathe easy.
But does that mean... All right, Brijesh, just stay with me. I'll just dip into Lok Sabha, just listen into what's going on there, and before I come back to you.
This is a matter of concern which we will ensure that more monitoring happens. But let me also tell you that now, as far as infrastructure backlog, on drinking water, it is not 1 out of 3, but it is just 3% schools which don't have drinking water facility. We have 14.5 lakh schools, and out of that, only 37,000 schools. And we will ensure that these schools are primarily provided drinking water facility. As far as the boundary wall is concerned, I appeal to the village panchayats that they should come forward. Education is a community service. It has to be community support, and therefore boundary walls, why Gram Panchayats will not have erected? It can be a wire mesh and cactus and trees. We can make boundaries. Village can take upon them responsibility. Ramp we will build, but playground, ultimately it is the village which also need to participate in this. So we want to upgrade the infrastructure as soon as possible.
I thank the Honourable Minister for his reply, Madam. And the second thing is the physical infrastructure, the dearth of physical infrastructure is adding to the problem, and many schools are having student-teacher ratio of 1:30%, Madam. There is also a dire need to improvise the quality education in the rural areas. So the physical infrastructure is a major challenge, and due to the lack of quality education, many students who have passed out graduation are also today not able to secure jobs because the education that they have undergone is not quality based. The only way out to face this problem is digitalization of education, madam. There are many proposals that for the introduction of digital classrooms and smart classrooms, madam, by the union government. Does the government propose any scheme to digitalize, basically with reference to the tribal and the rural areas? Does the government evolve a scheme to digitalize the classrooms and provide quality education for the children of rural and tribal areas, ma'am? Thank you, ma'am.
As far as primary education is concerned, there is a necessity of teachers.
Okay, so proceedings are continuing in Lok Sabha amid a lot of noise and ruckus from the opposition side because they are demanding a discussion on the demonetization issue.